What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, back again with another reaction. I know it was a minute. I know the chapter got dropped like 12 hours ago, but I'm here finally for that My Hero Academia. Last chapter was fire. If you haven't checked out my last reaction, go check that out because I really enjoyed that chapter. Yeah, all the characters who had some kind of conflict with themselves and with Deku. They had some kind of back and forth or like doubts of Deku. Like we had Koda. You know how Koda felt about Deku at one point, and then he ended up becoming Deku ended up becoming his hero. Yeah, Eri who wanted to cheer him on, which is somebody that Deku saved. You got people like Rocklock who has doubted Deku in the past. They're in the chapter. Lady Nagant was in the chapter. We had who else? There were some other people that we had in the chapter that Deku has some kind of influence on, and I felt that was pretty dope to see all these different people that Deku has, had either confrontations with or just moments that him personally as a hero, one of his best hero moments and qualities as a hero always came within those characters. So I appreciated that, and I just thought it was really dope. I'm trying to think. There was another character that I was thinking about in the chapter that he has encountered that it was some interesting shit. I forgot. It was somebody else too. But either way, you guys get the gist of what I'm talking about. But at the end of the chapter, we seen that Deku's in front of the house that little Tenko was raised in, and we're getting closer and closer to the end of the series. We've seen in the prior chapters that we've been getting a lot of past memory stuff that's showing up for Deku and for Shigaraki. So I'm excited to get into the chapter. So I'm just gonna get straight into it, man. Chapter 417 of My Hero Academia. Let's just get right into it. All right. Deku approaches the tightly shut off Shigaraki, and he's right there at the core. Look at all them limbs and shit. Shit is going crazy. All right, what the hell is happening? Now I'm lost. Ezekiel Midoriya forces his way inside the clumped fingers. I was wondering how the people are looking at like the shit. There's a lot of imagery going on, but there's also a lot of real like shit going on too. So I was always wondering how folks' perspective was in this. All right, Horikoshi, what you talking about in the author notes? I got my Kaoru Mitoma Tao in the mail. I'm praying that he recovers from his surgery and can play soccer again soon. Okay, you got soccer player that he fuck with. Fuck with that. Nice. Look at the fucking fingers, man. He been like once again, he been Horikoshi and he needed to do this. He been drawing Deku really good because the one character that I feel like once he got to his peak self, which is Shigaraki, I believe that once like Shigaraki started to get into the spotlight a lot, Horikoshi was drawing the fuck out of Shigaraki. He was the one character that stayed consistent for a long time. Now we're getting some real peak Deku character art in this, and I'm rocking with it a lot. Look at him in the fingers, just fighting his way out. You go to the core. Ooh, I love the shadow and the darkness around with the light in the center. Shit, fire. Oh, Nanam Shimura. Okay, bet she's out. Because remember, a lot of the One for All users are gone. I think, is she like the last one? I think. Or damn near. Like a few of them gone. Like second user, he's gone. Sixth user is gone. The fourth user, I think, is gone. Bonjo, I believe he's gone too. Or no, I think he's still there. I don't know. It's like half of them are pretty much chalked right now, and the other half is still. Okay, Yoichi, Bruce, Bonjo, Toshinori. Okay, so a few of them. Yeah, I was the only one who got bounced back. Why? Oh shit! So she's going to end up encountering the whole thing with the Shimura household and whatnot. Damn. You can rest assured, Grandma. I also hate you with all my heart. It's not because he hates me. Mom, no, don't go. This is my weakness. Chapter 417, Shimura. I like this. I like this. So we're getting, and this is something that I really wanted to see too. Get into like Nana Shimura shit. Like she was kind of the catalyst to what happened. Like if she didn't abandon her son wouldn't have, I guess, raised his kid the way that he raised his kid. With Tenko and whatnot. And I mean, no telling, things could always end up a certain way, but uh, I don't want to just put the blame on her, but like she was she was the catalyst to this turmoil for this family. So, and in this manga, we've seen a lot of shit with turmoil with families. Specifically, I'm talking about the Todoroki family. So this is another one that has a lot of issues too. So I like that we're getting this, and she's finally getting to face this problem, because she wasn't even here. She was absent in this time. So not only does Deku get to see this, but Nana gets to see this as well. So I fuck with that. What good will knowing do? What good will knowing do? What will change? Ooh, oh, is this Deku seeing like an apparition of himself? after knowing about the past? What will change after knowing about the past? It's how Shigaraki sees me. He's talking through it. It's how Shigaraki sees me. I don't know, but I don't want things to end without knowing. Die. Sorry for the intrusion. Once again, I like this. This is addressing once again the fact that Deku has this whole thing in his mind where the essence of his soul, the child within him, the true hero within him is thinking like, I have to save this kid. But he also acknowledged like to what the one for all users were telling him, like you probably got to kill him. Like I know you want to do what you want to do, but it might not end up the way that you want. But I always love the fact that Horikoshi still has Deku be quite aware of that. Like I know this is somebody that honestly it's going to be hard to like. What can you really do in a situation other than kill him? You know, and I like the fact that he just wants to know because going back to with his second matchup against I know I'm talking a lot, my bad guys, but I'm fucking with everything that's going on. Going back to his battle against Muscular for the second time. He was saying like if he would have known stuff about his past, you know, things could be different. Like if he was a hero at the time when these people were coming up, he feels that I can make that change, you know, back then. So I think this is a story about how when Deku era is uprising right now, he will be able to do such a thing or find a way to do something where he can save these kind of people from going bad. Okay, you got a truck coming in, about to run over Deku. He dodges this. Wow, damn, brats, where are your parents? I'm able to interfere here. Hmm. We're deep into Shigaraki's consciousness, and since you're an off one for all user, you have a physical form and get to interact with the world. Hmm. I wonder why exactly is that like. You would think it would be the opposite, like you wouldn't be able to interact because you are one for all, like user, and this is a memory thing. So this is something that Horikoshi introduced. um I guess it ties into the whole like quirk and personality thing. But like in terms of imagery and art, I love it. But technically, I don't understand like what is this spirit thing coming from. We got a little bit into it, but not necessarily this specifically. But I'll allow it. You know, everyone but me got transferred. Sorry, but I'm glad to have you by my side. Okay, so yeah, all of them are gone, and she's the last one. Bet we're at Shigaraki's core, his origin. This is the most delicate and weak spot. I wonder if we're going to use like if the reason why she's the last one, not only just for her to revisit or even visit for the first time this whole situation, but like so that she can be the one to like to pretty much end this, you know, in a way, because her pupil All Might was the one that was supposed to because she kind of brought that upon him, and then Deku ended up having to take that mantle, but now she gets to do it. It seems. The Shigaraki we'll find here should be fairly fragile. You have to touch him and strike at his origin. Origin. That's why you're about to die. Oh, stain shit. Stain. What burdens? Oh, and then you got Destro, Redestro. What burdens do you bear? What do you seek to build? Got a plan, and the overall comes out. That's dope. The fucking mask of overhaul coming out this nigga's nose, same shape and all that. No, out of my way. That nigga hate overhaul so much. He comes in, okay, he sees the image. This is crazy art, by the way. It's like somebody holding the image, and the Deku opens the door, and he's seeing the image that the person is holding. That is a crazy perspective shot. It's a secret. So this is Grandma, a picture of Kotaro. Let's be brother and sister, but let's be a brother and sister team, but keep it a secret from Daddy, right? And this is that whole situation. His dad smacking him and shit. And damn, and just seeing Shimura see this and seeing Deku see this too is crazy. The face of her child that she's looking at hitting her grandchild, which he's all blacked out. He's a silhouette. That's crazy. The shadowy figure is Shigaraki. You see him trying to come in. Shit ain't happening. I'm being rejected. It's pushing me back, but I'm so close. That wasn't your grandmother in the picture. That was a monster who abandoned her child. I get it now. He didn't keep the picture because he likes it. Do you really want to know what heroes are? It's just that he couldn't throw it away. There are people who hurt their own families for all this time, only to help complete strangers. And the fact that she already kind of knew this side of things, even though she wasn't there to see how it affected her son and his family, but like the fact that she's getting to hear this, like actually hear a conversation with him and then him hitting his kid and all that, it's like it's really overwhelming for her. But like she has to face this, you know, because things could have probably been different. But she ended up being a hero, and then Not to say that her wanting to be a hero, especially being a one for all user at that, is wrong. Like she needed to do what she needed to do, but there's probably other ways that she could have went about it. Probably, that's why she feels so much guilt. But I want to see how she gets uplifted from this situation. Probably something Deku would do. Obviously, he couldn't let go of it. The wound I left on Kotaro spread to Shigaraki. Had I defeated All for One, it came back to him. She has her doubts. That's a hard thing. Defeating All for One, you know that nigga killed a lot of your predecessors. About like what 5 of them. So like, hey, I'm sorry, Kotaro. And he about to try to hit him again. Ooh, One for All comes in. Shimura-san and Deku's like trying to instill some will into her for being such a weak mother. Oh, and then she stops her son. That's a fire ass panel. Wow. So you got her coming in to stop him, Deku coming in to save Shigaraki. That's a fire panel. That is a fire panel, bro. Boom. And he went to the core. I'm sorry for not coming back to you. I'm sorry. It's all grandma's fault. No. You hear me, Mon? I can't take it. And he said, oh shit. And he's seeing when he ends up decaying and about to destroy the house. The art on the dog is crazy too. On Manchito. I forgot his name. Manchito? Damn, we got a break week next week. Damn. The origin of decay. I'm assuming, obviously, next we're going to see the entire decay thing once again. Deku will see that full on, and then we're going to eventually probably see All for One again. The interesting thing about All for One, though, I believe he's going to end up being a vestige here rather than just a simple memory, which I think is going to throw Deku off probably. Based off of the fact this chapter how Nana told Deku that like since you're a one for all user, you're like in here physically in a way, so you're affected by certain things that happen. So I believe that's probably the reason why, because All for One is probably gonna come out as a vestige. It's gonna fuck him up because he's gonna think it's just merely just the memory thing, but he's gonna actually also be here influencing things probably. So then we're gonna get that little probably back and forth, and then obviously Shigaraki's gonna try to reject All for One probably, and then once again, I still believe that this is just a way for Horikoshi to not only like respect. And it's funny I'm saying this, it sounds kind of corny, but like respect, like in terms of the writing, it's to respect what Deku wants to do as a hero and whatnot, and in a way where it's like he doesn't have to like kill him on some, like, there's a lot of similarities between this and Avatar, whether Horikoshi claims that he knows what Avatar is or not. Avatar and Last Airbender is what I'm talking about. But like the fact that he what you call it, like how Aang defeated Ozai, right? Like there are people, his predecessors kept telling him, like, you might have to kill him. Like, I know you are a peaceful being, you're a monk and all this, but you might have to kill the boy. Even young Avatar Yang Chen told him that. And she's somebody that, well, if you know her history, she's done some crazy shit, but still, she's still a monk and whatnot, same principles and all that. So I think it's a similar situation where I think Deku's gonna think outside the box, and it's not going to be what we think. We think is either black or white. We think either he kills Shigaraki or he saves him. And I think the saving thing, once again, in my opinion, I just don't think that makes sense. He's already caused so much destruction to people. People wouldn't even want to allow to have him still be alive. And plus, would Shigaraki even really want that? He wants to destroy. So for him to even live, it's like, I don't know how. I don't know. It just, to me, it doesn't seem right. But I also feel like you're gonna have to kill him because like someone like him is like the same thing with All for One. Like you can't allow them to do that. You locked up All for One. What happened? He ends up getting out. You never know what can happen in the future. Somebody could also be inspired by Shigaraki and want to break him out and start another uprising. So I know heroes don't kill and whatnot, but like in this case, it's a very unique case. That's why I think this whole imagery thing of young Tenko and you have Midoriya saving him is going to be, we're going to get both from that. And it's kind of like the Toga and Ochako situation. Like, yes, Ochako ends up defeating Toga essentially, but Toga ends up dying and she ends up helping Ochako in the end. It's more complicated than what we as the audience keep thinking. It's going to be black and white. It's not black and white. It's very gray. We're going to get a mix of everything. So I can't wait to see what the next chapter is going to look like. It's going to be a break week, so you guys will have to see me towards the end of March. So yeah. But with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys all go. So I hope you guys all are going. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all in the next video, and peace.